Look at this craziness here. Dark, icy snow. Big truck. Another Trans Am guy. There's a truck entrance sign behind the dumpster. Alright, YouTube. Good cup of coffee this morning. From break time. Barbecue, I put it right here. Last night, yeah, it was no good. I mean, it wasn't like local barbecue, I reckon. It was about a 7.5. But you know, I make pork rinds for a living, so I'm picky. I've had some good barbecue. I had the brisket and the coleslaw and some beans, and here I are in Macon, and wow, you can just tell like how this place is just old school, factory mill type stuff, and it's cool to see one alive and not just, you know, tore up or whatever. I'm just trying to stay out of the way, but I parked here by the railroad tracks, and like the shift whistle just went off. I thought that was so cool. Just boop, boop, boop. So everybody in the town, I guess, knows, you know, people are starting to get off. But I feel like I'm in a movie, like Rudy, like the beginning of Rudy or whatever. But I pull up Macon. Go to your map thing and pull up Macon, Missouri, and you'll see the squares that I just went through trying to find this place, because there's nothing on there about what to do. And so like you just basically you get here and then quit following that and get your eyes on the road and try to find a truck route and hope you haven't went down one that's not, is my best advice. But another driver, the lot yard truck or whatever, came out with an empty trailer and pulled it here. I still have my empty on me, and I knew not to go into that fence because it says truck entrance, but there's no getting out of that fence unless you know what you're doing. And you know, and you've been there for 25 years, and your name's Gary, and you were born with a hard hat and leather hands. So I am parked at the base of this thing, and I went inside. I asked the other driver who picked up the empty. He was like, "Man, that's a 2020." I was like, "Yep." And he said, you know, he looked around up in it. He's like, "That thing's nice." I was like, "Yeah." And he asked about the motor, trucker stuff, you know. And then I said, "I've never been here. What's procedure?" You know. And he's like, "Well, most time, you know, there was like, you park your bobtail here or whatever." I passed an empties yard, but they didn't say anything about it. So he said, "Go inside and you'll kind of see what to do." So in front of me, there's a lot going on. It's like 5 guys with like all denim on and yellow hard hats, and it's just you know, there's movement and people's doing stuff or whatever. But it's like a walkway, and he goes, "Go in there and open that door." He said, "This place is really old, so it should be interesting to you or whatever." So I went in there to where it says shipping and receiving, and it had an air door, and it made my day. I think what it's for is for the forklift guys that are going from the different places in the plant, and they can just pull on it and the door opens up or whatever, so they don't have to slide it. But man, and you got like a little walkway to go down. It's like this really small hall, like a square, and that's where the forklift guys are going, and then you're on this pedestrian walkway. Then there's a sign that said, pull the cord, and the door open. And it's probably about a, you know, 9-foot door or whatever, and 9 foot wide, and I pulled on that thing, said like that. I was like, this is so awesome. This is so cool. Watch this. So then I hurried up under it so I didn't want to chop me. And anyways, I go in there, and there's Santa Claus sitting there with a hard hat on, and a lady that was in the receiving office, and I was like, that was so cool. And they started giggling about it, and I was just like, y'all, I've never been here before. I'm new at all of this, so just help me. And anytime I've done that, people have a relatively good attitude, you know. So just try to be that. If you go in there, so he started apologizing for something. Something happened with one of the Trans Am trailers. Weird. They tore it up on the yard, or it got tore up on the yard, or something. I haven't been informed of that from Trans Am, but these people just did. They informed me that. They said, so it might be a little late. I said, no problem. It ain't no problem with me. I can come talk to my YouTube people. But I told them if I couldn't get out of here, I asked them if I could work with them inside the warm there. And they said, sure. Because where I'm sitting at, it would take 3 of my teachers with a spotter to get this thing out of here. But what they do, I think, is you drop the trailer when they tell you to. Somebody, I gave him my truck number, and he said, yeah, just chill there for a little while, and somebody will come out and tell you what's up. So you either drop it right out here, and then the yard truck comes and picks it up, because it's really tiny in there. There's, it's the smart thing to do. But another thing, he said sometimes, the driver I was talking to, he said sometimes they let you go into there and then drop it right there, and then you would come out with your bobtail and sit right here. But there's another Trans Am bobtail sitting over here. So, like I said, I'm not really sure what's going on with the trailer and stuff like that. But the light, I think I just said it on the other video, the light that got fixed, it ain't fixed. It's out again. So it must be a short or the wires or whatever. But I'm dropping this trailer, and I'll report it again or whatever. But it is weird, the emotions, how high and low they are in trucking. I mean, because everything's just so, everything for the first time is new on over the road stuff. Regional guys and stuff like that, where you're just going into a wall, and kudos to them for dealing with Walmart parking lots all the time and stuff like that. But you're picking up at a distribution center, and then you're taking a route to a Walmart, and that's those, and that appeals to me too right now. It is an absolute venture the first time. Every time. It don't matter how much you plan or how much. I just thought, really, I thought I was just going to go straight up the road and here's this big plant. But I guess they've been here a while or whatever. And this thing, it's like the city's built around it. And it's, everything looks like Norman Rockwell. Such a hard time. Paintings, because there's just snow everywhere. So since we're just chilling, figured I'd take y'all on a tour, show you some pictures of this old town. That's neat. Let's do it. Don't look like a spot for a truck, does it? Oh, me. The history here is palpable. Something nostalgic, romantic. What was it? Hopeless romantic type of vintage patina. Something about that's attractive. And the snow just adds to that, mystery. So this is, mind you, it was dark. Here comes this guy with maybe my trailer, but I don't know. A lot of cats around here. I've seen 7 cats. See the tracks or whatever. But real pretty. Look at that gorgeous piece of equipment there. I may never get out of here. See downtown there? But there it is, truck route. I came from that direction. Again, it was dark, so couldn't really see much. And it said truck route, and I couldn't see what was down here. You see how narrow it is. So anyways, people are real nice here. They said, like, take a nap if you want to. It'd be a little ways. So I think, I don't know, that's probably an empty or whatever. I'm not really sure how all that works, but they got to switch it or reload or whatever. But because the trailer's messed up or something's happened. I don't know if it's their responsibility or a truck driver messed it up on the way in, but I'm taking care of their stuff and not getting too much money yet. But we'll keep it positive for now. There's an old brick under here. Cool. It's about 30, probably about 31 degrees. So no wind's kind of down, so it's not too bad. The hat's warm. But that's that. Kind of a cool little piece of machinery there. The snow just makes everything lovely. If the snow wasn't on this right here, it'd be a pile of junk, but since it's not, I gotta get out the way. Here comes another truck. But I'll show you what it can look like with snow. With the picture right here. So anyways, well, here I am, YouTube, up under my same trailer. This light isn't working right here. This is the one they fixed. But when you wiggle it just right, it works. So there's some kind of connection issue or something, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to fix it since I'm a trailer repair guy. But anyways, just letting you know, I think I want to drive after I've been under here in the wet and cold. I think I'm focused and ready for the day. Well, fixed it for now. I think that's where the loose connection is. What's up, YouTube? Tigers are playing. You ask why I'm in Sam's. Well, I ran out of hours of service. I come through Arkansas and on 49, and like the interstate dies out, and got hung up on 71 in town, and all the truck stops are full. So I actually parked at this Sam's in a field where a lot of other trucks have parked. Well, we're gonna get to watch the championship game in the room. Second half. I'm not even sure who's up because I took off from where I was and got a fire alarm go off in the hotel. What a crazy day. I don't know if y'all could hear me. The fire alarm went off in the hotel. I was on the 6th floor. I had to walk down. I was about to go to bed. And it's loud. It'll wake you up. So the day's not over. It's like the paparazzi's here. All the strobe lights. System works, that's for sure.